Hello and welcome to the corner. I'm the Frost Glass. I'm joined by my fellow Albas. Wait for the plane to go by. Okay. Hello and welcome to the corner. I'm the Frost Glass, and I'm joined by my fellow Albaster Savages. Where are you? I'm not Jack. He's not Boobs today.
Hi, Monkey.
What?
Hate you so much. Moonshock.
I'm so white, I have my own hex code. It's WHYTEGINGER. Hex code with 6, but I've got more than that. That's how good I am.
The pterodactyl.
Fine, be that way, fuckers.
The problem, Frosted, is that you expect him to show up.
No, I actually said it completely wrong. Oh, look, Mr. Fashionably Late.
Can you guys hear me?
No,
Yes. Yeah.
not at all.
Good. Okay. Fuck. I hate my microphone.
All right, Pterodactyl Mantis.
Hello.
And this week's special guest who just showed up, Ranting Monkey.
Wait, it's not even 9 o'clock yet.
It is 9:01. You are 1 minute late, sir.
8:59.
Dude, we are in the same state. It is 9:01 here, pal.
He's in one of those
there must
time
be a
codes.
time difference.
Yeah, he's in one of those time codes that's 2 minutes off.
No wonder everybody always thinks I'm late when I start my show.
Monkey, you bought the wrong clock. You're on black people time.
Oh, damn.
No, for some reason my computer says it's at 8:59. I need to fix that.
All right.
Yeah,
You know,
it's also
Hi guys.
according to my computer.
Jack, when you said that, I got the mental picture of that one crowd of black people when that guy in the front, he's like, oh, he passes by the camera going sideways. Terry knows what I'm talking about.
I do know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
The meme.
So how are you guys doing today?
It's been a very long week. I don't even want to explain. Work has sucked. I'll just say it that way.
Well, I will say that I've never been more tired in my life, but at least I showed up on time.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not supposed to be ashamed of being late, am I?
No.
Anyway, even if you tried.
All right. Well, let's get on to our first story. And good news, guys. A new flag just dropped.
Hooray!
Oh, no.
Why the new disability inclusive LGBTQ plus pride flag matters.
Tell me it doesn't. Yes,
God.
it does. Oh, Kaylin Hamilton. Oh, my God. I can already see that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I don't believe for a second that it's actually a woman.
Frosted, please tell me that this isn't going to be like one of those pedo articles.
Keith in chat says, I'm still a little sick. No, we all saw the flag. It's okay, Keith.
This man thing has definitely got problem glasses. Okay. All right. Picture is in chat, so take a lovely look at.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, the nose piercing isn't where it normally is. You don't. It's not on its septum. So.
Okay, to be fair, it does look like it's a woman. Just not a good-looking one.
That's a man.
It looks like.
It's a very manly-looking woman. Those could be fake boobs for all we know.
I'm on team that's a man.
Monkey?
I'm getting it open. That is a woman.
Yeah.
Feminine.
That's just a really ugly woman, guys.
Yeah, that's feminists are either men or ugly women. It has to be one of the two.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Are there any? Honestly, are there any hot feminists?
I'm sure one exists.
I don't think. I mean, it would make sense that somewhere, like just by the law of very large numbers, that there is an attractive feminist. I just don't know of one.
They're like Bigfoot.
Depends. No, I would say it depends because a lot of like Hollywood actresses are feminists because you kind of have to be. So there's plenty of attractive Hollywood actresses, and they're probably, if you ask them, they would say that they're feminists.
Well, this person is from Scotland, and it has a PhD in sociology and social policy.
So
They
it's
write about-
worthless. Yeah.
Yeah, she writes about feminist issues, queer politics, disability, and social justice.
Did you know July is Disability Pride Month, right after LGBTQ
fuck
plus Pride Month in June?
No, I didn't.
I
Nor
didn't
do I
know that.
care.
Did you know there's
I'm going to mark my calendar so I don't forget.
Did you know there's a
Frosted, You already got the monkey size, so you obviously chose the right article.
Well, I mean,
I'm
he does these
not
on-
proud to be disabled. I'm sad.
Dude, I am disabled too. Epilepsy is considered a disability, but I
Go
don't use it
us.
as a. Yeah, I know, but I don't use it as a crutch like this freaking person says that we should. Like,
use it
we're
as a crutch?
disabled. Yeah, we need an entire month. We need to be proud to be disabled.
See, I'm disabled adjacent. I'm friends with Tier and he's retarded.
You do have red-green color blindness, Terry.
Oh,
I mean, if that counts.
Did you know there's a disability pride flag? And did you know a new disability-inclusive LGBTQ plus pride flag was revealed at this year's London Pride? For disabled queer folks like me, it's a big deal.
What is that, like your E3 or something?
Yeah. They like introduce new genders, like the way they do
what?
games.
What's next? Are they going to say that being gay is a disability now too?
Probably.
No, it used to be.
No, it used to be a mental illness. It was just like,
That's a disability.
Yeah, yes, it is. So you could say being gay is disability adjacent.
yeah, no, I mean,
The-
I'm
But
sure
it
if you
used to
ask
be
people-
disabled, but now they're better.
They
Yeah.
got cured.
I got
I'm
better.
sure if you asked people like 100 years ago, they would have very much considered being gay a disability.
The current Progress Pride flag has been redesigned several times to signal the inclusion of people of color, black and brown, trans people, pink, white, and blue, and intersex people, yellow with a purple circle. The new disability inclusive flag incorporates the colors of the disability.
What was the symbol for the intersex?
The yellow with a purple circle.
Don't bastardize my favorite color, please.
What does that have to do with like micro penis? I don't get it.
I assume it's their primary mode of sex. That is a big purple anus.
There you go.
I suppose so.
They really
Okay,
want to
I'm sorry,
fuck Barney.
Don't we all?
I love
you.
You love me.
I don't know that. I don't know this guy.
And then when you give him a facial, clean up. All right.
Those aren't just big old.
No, it's I love you, you love me. Let's all practice sodomy.
Oh.
There's Rule 34. That's got to be a thing already. All right.
I would
Sure it is.
I would say that we've ruined some childhoods, but I don't know anyone who really liked Barney that much.
I mean, I
I don't
watched
know
it when I
anyone.
was little, but
Unless they're autistic.
the new disability inclusive flag incorporates the colors of the disability pride flag in the shape of a heart within the existing Progress Pride design. So until now, can we assume that they had a no cripples rule?
I hope so.
No, they had the gays, remember?
What a virtuous thing too.
The color.
Not the gays.
The colors of the disability pride flag each represent a different type of disability. Green, sensory disabilities. Blue, mental illness.
Well,
White,
they admit it. That's a start.
white, hidden, and undiagnosed disabilities.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh my god.
Gold, neurodiversity. And
That's mental illness.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
They did what George Carlin does. He just adds freaking syllables to the fucking word, and it just makes it even worse.
Hmm.
And-
It's
the
retarded to
same-
know they're already represented.
Yeah.
and red, physical disabilities. Just like the LGBTQ plus community, the disabled community is varied. Our different experiences are mediated by both our queer identities and our disabilities, as well as the intersection
What?
Can we just look at the disability flag and realize it's the rainbow flag, but in lighter colors, jumbled up and missing a chromosome.
Yeah, it looks very whitewashed too.
Also, how did they assign what color is what illness?
Well, let's see. Yellow, that's the Chinese people. So those are the
And red are the Indians.
reds are the Indians. Yeah. I'm not sure who the blue represents.
Green are leprechauns or Irish people.
Hey,
Blue
my
would be
peoples.
the aristocracy, because they've always been said to have blue blood.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
the blue bloods. Yeah.
Yeah. See, and the whites are obviously white people. So yeah.
Well, it's undiagnosed thing, so it's clearly white women.
I'm pretty sure these are like the Captain Planet colors. Are we sure this isn't just Captain Planet?
By our retardations combined.
No, that's by our disabilities combined.
It's just like the LGBTQ plus community, the disabled community is varied. Our different experiences are mediated by both our queer identities and our disabilities, as well as the intersection.
Are they saying that every disabled person is queer?
They just called me gay.
Yeah, well,
Queer.
I guess if the shoe fits now, Monkey, I guess we're both a couple
Only
queers.
my hair.
Maybe they know that you like Footloose. I don't know.
There you go.
All right, fair enough.
All right. Let's see. Okay. As well as the intersection of race, ethnicity, religion, age, gender, and other characteristics. LGBTQ plus Pride commemorates protests around police brutality and discrimination against queer folks, culminating in the Stonewall Uprising in the U.S. in June 1969. Disability Pride. All right, this part I did not know about, and it sounds fucking hilarious. All right.
Yes.
Disability Pride similarly commemorates a protest known as the Capitol Crawl.
Oh my
God. Please tell me cripples were crawling across the ground.
Okay, wait for it. In March 1990, over 1,000 disabled activists marched on the U.S. Capitol to protest against ableism and social stigma, and to demand that the U.S. Congress pass the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Oh
They
my
marched?
God.
That's
Wait. One, that's not a march if you're crawling.
It's a crawl.
But okay, those two things are not alike. The Stonewall riots that led to death and shit. People were killed in that, and it was pushback against the horrors that were happening to gay people at the time. This was people going, "I want a ramp to get into Blockbuster." It's not the same thing.
I mean, say what you will.
We have them to thank for the ADA. Oh, fuck
Yes.
off.
Say what you will about January 6th, but seeing like an army of like people with tard strength coming at you,
Yeah.
that's gotta be terrifying. All right,
Gotta
let's-
deal with so much fucking ADA bullshit at my job.
All I can
Fuck
think of
them.
when I see that Capitol crawl, I think about that dog in Family Guy that's just crawling along with his front paws. It's like you have people that are like that, just clawing the ground with their arms, just pulling themselves up.
But wait, there's more. 60 of the protesters set aside their wheelchairs and walking aids and crawled up the steps of the Capitol building
Oh
to
my
highlight
God.
the accessibility issues faced by those with
Wait,
physical
wait.
disabilities.
Why did they need more accessibility? They clearly made it to the top.
But they had to go upstairs. See, they didn't have ramps at the time.
I don't want to hear it.
Over 100 of the protesters, some in their wheelchairs, were arrested for illegally protesting in the Capitol.
Oh no!
Insurrection.
Yeah,
They'll never get away from those cops.
please tell me they put like a handcuff like around a bicycle rack and the other to like someone's wheelchair.
I was just thinking that they just
No,
chaining.
you just tell them you've got 60 seconds to get out of here.
Oh my! I would love to see a police chase after a guy in a wheelchair,
Yeah.
but he's going downhill, so he has an advantage.
Uh-oh.
No, okay. The guys at the police have to do it in a wheelchair too, so it's like a wheelchair race.
Yeah, it's only fair. It's like when two guys each throw down their guns so they can do like a karate fight.
Yeah.
It's 4 months later, in July, Congress passed the Americans with Disabilities Act. This is why Disability Pride Month is celebrated in July. In the UK, a similar law, the Disability Discrimination Act, was passed in 1995. That just sounds like it.
Legal to discriminate against the disabled.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. All right.
That is poorly named.
It is.
Or I want to move there.
I don't think you want to be in the UK right about now, Monkey.
No, you don't.
Following the United States lead, albeit belatedly, the UK celebrated its first Disability Pride Month in Belfast in 2014. Disability Pride is now celebrated in several countries around the world.
Even though it is Northern Ireland, at least leave that island alone, please. Don't fuck up Ireland.
The inclusion of disabled people in the LGBTQ plus movement is important in and of itself.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It really isn't.
I have nothing in common with the rest of those letters and the one number.
Even more so because rates of disability are higher in the LGBTQ plus population.
And whose fault is
That's
that?
getting butt fucked all the time.
There you go.
If you're queer, you're more likely to be disabled, and vice versa.
No shit.
I'm sorry. Every time you say that, I think of the IT crowd where they have what's his name, the guy who uses the handicap stall and gets caught, and he keeps saying for the rest of the episode, "I'm disabled."
Jesus.
According to the UK's Office for National Statistics, 28.8% of people who identify as LGB+, oh, they forgot the T, I think that's illegal,
Oh my God.
report having a disability, compared with 20.1% of the overall population. The 2017 LGBT survey...
Are those both self-reported?
I would imagine
gay
so.
and disabled?
Well, that's a double death right there. Shit. You better watch out.
Maybe they just polled people who watch Bravo. I don't know.
Or Lifetime.
I'm
Now
here
that-
to argue with a fat chick online who doesn't have a disability, but I don't believe any of them.
Oh, come on, Monkey. We all know that every large woman's got PCOS.
They do not.
That's
That's not a real thing.
Mhm.
What's PCOS?
Polycystic ovarian syndrome? And basically, it's a crutch that a lot of large women like to lean on and say,
It's not my fault. It's fat disease. It's not my fault. I'm fat disease.
yes.
Let's see. Despite this, the survey found that 32.5% of transgender and non-binary people report having a disability in the UK.
That's
Despite-
a really fucking
That
high
is way
percentage.
underreported.
Despite this overlap, queer identity and disability aren't discussed much in terms of their intersections or their similarities. This is...
Where are all the streetlights to these fucking intersections? Because there sure are a lot of them.
This is interesting to me because I find there are many similarities between being queer and being disabled.
Oh, get fucked.
Oh
See, if I said that, I'd get in trouble. But
But not only do they have the queer card, now they have the disabled card. So it's like, shit, try to discriminate me, please. I guarantee you'll lose.
Man, if I could still comment, I would put that quote and just be like, I completely agree.
yeah,
Let's see. There are obvious examples. Both disabled people and LGBTQ plus people are marginalized communities, and we are both often stigmatized for being different because of our behavior. Oh, wait, sorry. Different because our behavior. Appearance or
Harry,
bodies aren't...
This person is using your kind of spelling.
Yeah, wrong
oh
spelling.
yeah, they're spelling things right. No,
Well, they are disabled.
Yeah.
Are the Iranians throwing cripples off of buildings now?
yeah.
So I feel like whatever disabled people might face, it might be a little different.
Well, see, they're gay first, and then the Iranians throw them off the roof. They break their legs, and then they're disabled. So,
And then they get to throw them a second time.
yes,
Yeah.
so one feeds into the other. Then they get it's like rinse repeat.
Now, don't be ridiculous. They can't throw the disabled off the roofs because the wheelchairs can't go upstairs.
There you go.
Right. Okay. Another thing many queer and disabled people share is the process of coming out. I've had to
What?
come out.
Is this like a being born again party or something? It's like,
I've
I've been gay all my
Nobody's-
life. But nobody knew until I came out.
Nobody's ever had to sit their parents down and go, Mom, Dad, I'm crippled.
Yeah.
They're in a wheelchair.
And mom and dad are like, get out.
Get out,
No.
you damn cripple.
No son
Nobody
of
in this house
mine.
is crippled.
Yeah.
I'll pray for you, though.
Who told you how to do this? Who told you how to be crippled? You all right?
I'm watching you.
When will they legalize crippled
Jesus
marriage?
Christ.
Monkey, have you taught?
You cut out, Moon.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought
I-
that was me. Fuck.
Oh no. I said, Monkey, have you taught your kids how to be crippled yet?
Oh, and I'm gonna sit him down one day and tell him that, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm crippled.
Son, it's okay if you're retarded. You can tell me. Alright. Another. I love my gay tard son.
Yes.
Another thing many queer and disabled people share is the process of coming out. I've had to come out as trans and pansexual to friends and coworkers. Just
Yeah,
as
I
I've,
told
Yeah,
you.
and they knew you were retarded.
I told
because
you it was a
did.
guy.
Oh my god.
well, I don't know. Trans doesn't mean anything anymore.
No.
She could just think she's a guy, and that's it.
No,
Okay,
that-
fine.
I looked
Let me
at
see that
that
picture.
photo and I thought I saw Corey Feldman. That's a dude.
Well, I guess this person's gonna have to realize their true gender every time they look in a mirror and see that chest with all those stuffed bras or whatever that they like to wear.
You know, actually, kind of looks like the youngest Partridge boy.
Yeah, there you go.
It's okay, yeah, I've had to come out as trans and pansexual to friends and coworkers, just as I've had to come out as being autistic, having ADHD, or suffering from CPTSD, depression, and anxiety.
That's not something that you can come out as having. I'm sorry.
Here's an
No.
idea. Instead of having all this wordy shit, just say autistic. It's a lot simpler, and
Yeah.
let's be honest, it describes 99% of the people in this category.
Well, they did say autistic. They did include that as one of the words.
Now, these
Well, in fact-
disabilities are like Pokemon. You gotta collect them all.
Well, the
Yeah.
way that people are looking, it's like everybody in some way, shape, or form will now fit the spectrum. You know?
Yeah, that person's not autistic. They're stupid.
Yeah.
The only thing they didn't say they had is fibro
Well, I'm sure that's down a little bit longer here.
and lupus. They have fibro and lupus.
Yeah.
Like that, it's
Never
one of those.
would.
It's one of those things like in the movies where you pull out a list and it like rolls down onto the floor and like across the room.
Yes.
Yes.
This is a list of disabilities I have.
But the exploration of identity and journey to self-acceptance can also be a positive experience for both queer and disabled people. A process that can sometimes be interrelated.
Oh my god.
For me, coming to terms with my transgender identity was also part of understanding and accepting myself as autistic. These identities
Jesus fucking Christ.
Here we
These-
go.
These identities are linked. I completely agree. And I think of myself I think of myself as neuroqueer.
Oh my god.
A term
is
hel-
it-
Agree.
If you're a gay epileptic, are you neuroqueer or neuroqueer? Shit, I can't say that.
Yes.
So I'm epileptic and I'm only gay on TV, so I guess that means I'm neuroqueer somehow. Don't ask.
Television neuroqueer. There you go.
a term that acknowledges the positive relationship some people feel they have between their neurodivergence and their gender identity and sexuality. Furthermore, author Lucy Webster notes the way queer and disabled people's timelines and milestones in life differ from that of able-bodied, neurotypical, or cishet folks. In the disabled community, this is sometimes referred to as crip time,
Oh my god.
whereas the LGBTQ plus community calls it queer time. What does the black community call it?
Oh dear. Yes.
All right. Webster also highlights how. Okay, Monkey, I think you need to rename your stream crip time.
I think the Bloods would have a problem with that, though.
Webster's also highlights how members of both the queer and disabled communities practice relationship anarchy, forming relationships
What the fuck does that even mean?
We need to get Monkey and this person together, man.
let's find out together. All right. Forming relationships, both romantic and platonic, based on our own wants while rejecting conventional dating practices and relationship norms. So cripples
It
can't...
sounds like you fucked up for getting married, Monkey. You did being crippled all wrong.
Well, I wasn't crippled when I got married, so...
He became crippled.
Okay.
I'm grandfathered in.
When did you finally come out as crippled, Monkey?
Let's see. That was about 10 years ago now.
Did something have a hand in your getting crippled? Were you abused by a job or something?
Lady Monkey still doesn't know.
I'm working up the courage to tell her. This is so insulting to gay people. It really is.
And crippled
I
people.
love this article.
See, this is what happens when you're not here for a while, Monkey, is I save articles for you.
Oh, he absolutely did this just for you, pal.
Of course he did.
I appreciate it.
Obvious.
The intersectional relationship between queer identity and disability can be complex and result in overlapping forms of discrimination or double discrimination.
Double.
Have you ever noticed that whenever they're about to say some really dumb shit, they describe a term as being complex? It's either the thing is complex or let's break this down.
Yes.
Man, Scotch just said crippled guy throws gang signs. Oh wait, no, his hands are deformed.
Nice.
Okay. Queerphobia and ableism often go hand in hand. Both LGBTQ plus people and disabled people face discrimination when accessing healthcare.
Oh, which for a second there, I thought it said face discrimination. Like, I hate your face.
That's just called recognizing ugly people.
Yeah.
If you're ugly, you have face discrimination against you now.
Which becomes worse for those who are members of both communities, and therefore more likely to rely on health and social care services for support. Being queer or disabled can mean our healthcare is siloed off to specialists, and we can experience long wait times and gatekeeping. For example, for gender-affirming care or seeking diagnosis for a condition such as ADHD or fibromyalgia, which can be difficult.
Every fucking GP can diagnose ADHD. They used to let school counselors do that shit.
Yeah, they really did.
I like to think that the doctors sometimes get it mixed up and diagnose you as a fag.
There you go.
Come here.
Sometimes the diagnosis itself is the problem. Higher rates of neurodivergent conditions among transgender people have led to the problematic suggestions that such conditions cause trans identity.
No. It's not that it caused them. It's that you guys latch on to something to cover them.
As a result, transgender people with a diagnosis such as autism or ADHD can face increased barriers or even be denied access to care, limiting our right to bodily autonomy.
Oh, fuck.
Despite being certain I'm autistic, we all are.
What?
See, I knew it. Self-fucking-diagnosed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. There's nothing wrong with this person. They just want attention. Because they're fucking ugly and everybody's told them that since they were born.
It's a Medium article. They don't do
After years of research and soul searching, I dropped my pursuit of a formal diagnosis because I was worried it might
So you think you're being discriminated against because the doctors keep going, there's nothing wrong with you. Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Monkey, she did soul searching. Okay, that's more than a doctor's diagnosis could ever do. I dropped my
pursuit. Many of this
more than a
guy's
real
uncles
diagnosis
touched
ever
him.
could.
Yeah.
Monkey, that's terrible.
What'd you say, Monkey?
I didn't say nothing.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
I asked how many of this guy's uncles touched him. It's got to be at least 4.
Despite all his requests, none of them would. Because I was worried it might impact my access to gender-affirming care. Some right-wing and anti-trans groups claim disabled people require protection from the specter of gender ideology. These efforts
you don't want to cut up retards.
No.
These efforts simultaneously demonize the LGBTQ plus community and infantilize disabled and neurodivergent people. As marginalized communities, both LGBTQ plus folks, and disabled people are victims of what's known.
That's the bigoted spelling of folks. Where's my X?
FOLX.
Yep. Are victims of what's known as minority stress as a result of stigma, internalized queer phobia / ableism, discrimination, and experiences of violence and abuse. And then there's a quote.
Delusional.
And there's a quote from something. Given the traumatic effect of systemic oppression on a person that identifies with LGBTQ+, and LGBTQ+ individuals' experience with hate and discrimination in a majority cisgender society is inherently a disability, particularly involving the damage to one's mental health. So basically, if you're gay, you're retarded.
Gay retarded.
Yeah.
Wow. Gay-tarded. There you go.
The gays are inherently retarded. Victoria M. Rodriguez Roldan.
That's rolled on. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Partly as a result of minority stress. Minority stress sounds like what happens when a pedo is in a kindergarten class.
Yeah.
Is this person trying to imply that queers and gays are now minorities or recognized minorities? I am sorry, but that is not a definition of minority.
The queer community suffers from mental health problems at a higher rate than the non-LGBTQ plus population, and is at higher risk.
Bitching about people noticing that.
It's a good thing, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
And is at higher risk of other health problems due to the use of drugs and alcohol as a coping mechanism. All right, so if
are they trying to drink the gay away?
Yes.
So if you're gay, you're probably crippled and an alcoholic. Right. Mental health problems have also been weaponized by those practicing conversion therapy, who argue that non-heterosexual and non-cisgender identities are the result of trauma or mental health issues and can therefore be cured. These harmful ideas are embraced by religious organizations and increasingly by mainstream healthcare institutions such as the UK's National Health Service, such as in the recent CAS review, albeit using different language.
The CAS review had nothing to do with the LGB part of that.
Yes, it did.
They're all the same, monkey.
He, she, it, they, them, whatever the fuck their stupid thing is. But yes, this person says so, so it must be.
They're like the Borg. They can't be separated.
That's right.
And no, Willett Forge, gay, retarded, and alcoholic is not synonymous with Irish.
Ew, gross.
These harmful, CAS review, albeit using different language and referring to exploratory therapy, amounting to institutional ableism and transphobia.
What? Oh my god.
Unfortunately, despite the overlap between disability and queer identity, and our shared experiences of marginalization, our two communities have a history of not accepting or including each other.
I can't believe that. Well, I can believe it, but YouTube just deleted my comment because apparently it was very offensive.
What'd you say?
I said, let's get rid of the entire LGHDTV community.
Yeah, am I the only one who's noticed that like every single social media site has really been cracking down on what they limit?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I have not. I've gotten away with quite a bit lately.
He's pushing the boundary. He wants to get banned.
I mean, I got a slur in the title of this stream. I don't know.
I guess.
Man.
Which I think is...
Monkey's not a slur, not really.
Yeah. I mean, if it's just your nationality plus man, or like it's just short for your nationality, I don't think it should count. Like
I
like
agree.
like Jap shouldn't count. It's just short for Japanese.
Exactly. Same with Paki. I don't think Paki should be a slur. It's just short for Pakistani.
Yeah. Let's see.
Wait, before you move on, will you read the last sentence one more time?
Let's see. Unfortunately, despite the overlap between disability and queer identity and our shared experiences of marginalization, our two communities have a history of not accepting or including each other.
Am I the only one that hears that and it sounds like they are only part of one of those communities?
I don't know.
They are pansexual, so maybe they identify with one or the other or both or neither. So
they probably got DID too. It's probably one of their alters talking.
Man, now I'm just picturing like West Side Story, but it's gays and cripples.
The snapping is really cool on the cripple side.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, how can you make West Side Story much gayer? Ableism can be...
Maria.
Yeah. It's just Mark. Ableism can be an issue with LGBTQ plus events and social hotspots, which aren't often accessible to disabled members of the community or designed with us in mind.
Wait, you're claiming neurodivergent. What special accommodations do you need?
All of them. None of them.
But you see, the gays and the cripples don't get along very well because, you know, some are in wheelchairs while the others can't sit down. Loud venues or parades aren't always ideal for people with neurodivergent conditions.
Oh,
so don't go to them.
Yeah, it's that easy.
All right, so
you can make a pride parade okay for people who don't like being at parades.
Yeah, I was gonna say they want gatherings, but they can't be too loud.
Yes, and they have to use that whole jazz hands thing for applause instead of actually clapping.
Point of personal privilege. Stop using gendered language.
Would you fucking believe that? Wasn't it Gavin Newsom that said that shit? Or
said what?
Said like personal privilege or something like that when he was talking to the press.
Probably.
The only
he says
thing
a lot of stupid shit.
I mean,
or was
I know
it
that
Justin Trudeau? One of them did.
I know that from the Social Democrats or whatever, or some socialist
That's what I was
group.
quoting.
Yeah,
the ones that do the point of personal privilege.
Moon, I think it was Trudeau. I think you're right on that.
Okay, yeah, because I know it was one of the two of them. I mean, they're both gay as fuck anyway, but
yes.
I remember one of them saying that, and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Really? Are they channeling that shit now?
And nightclubs aren't always the most accessible for people who use a wheelchair or mobility aid. Queer people with conditions like cerebral palsy have been denied access to queer spaces for allegedly being drunk or on drugs.
Well, I mean, they probably are on drugs.
How much does God hate you that you have cerebral palsy and you're gay?
Yeah.
That's the double death.
I mean, isn't that just Kevin Spacey and The Usual Suspects?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
When it comes to sex and romance, it's often assumed that disabled people, especially those with physical disabilities, aren't able to engage in relationships in the same way as able-bodied people. For many disabled...
Yeah, if you're crippled from the waist down, you can't fuck.
You could just sit there.
As a dude.
For many disabled queer folks, their sexuality is erased, and ableism can be a barrier in dating. The issue of being a minority within a minority cuts both ways. The disability community aren't always accepting of LGBTQ plus identities, sometimes seen as marginal to other issues within the disability rights movement.
Since when?
No, I was at a cripple meeting the other day, and we were talking about how much we hate gays.
Yeah. I mean, they put up a sign at the entrance, no fags.
Yeah, this person is making an outright declaration as if they are the end-all, be-all of rule makers for LGBT, blah, blah, whatever, and disability people. Like, there's this big contention between the two of them now, where one isn't accepting of the other. You freaking fags, you hate everything, or you goddamn cripples, we hate everything. Who is
Just-
this
we've
person to say this kind of thing?
Well, we've been listening to this person for about half an hour, and so far everything they've said is made up. So
Yes.
No, there's their autism diagnosis. Oh, wait, never mind.
no. I like how they snuck that in midway, knowing nobody was going to read that far, except Frosted.
Yeah.
And now all of us by proxy.
Organizations supporting disabled people don't always account for the different needs of disabled queers.
What different?
Okay, I'm not clicking that link. In the words of one LGBTQ plus disability rights campaigner, discussing gender and sexuality is seen as a luxury in a movement often dominated by white, cisgender, heterosexual, male, and middle-class disabled people.
Don't you fucking bring race into this, you stupid motherfucker.
Wait, we can't get away from that. We got to go back just a second. What do crippled queer people need that crippled cis people don't, besides like Vaseline?
I don't know, like wheelchairs with built-in dildos. I don't know.
I'm gonna need my feet to vibrate.
I think those are called Sibians or something like that.
I'm just picturing someone walking up to a crowd of gay people and just being like, "We're not so different, you and I."
Matt Damon.
I just like the take that the cripples just have it too good. They're too privileged.
We do. We really do.
Yeah, indeed.
The new disability
Hey,
inclusive.
I might be disabled, but I don't have to take it in the ass. That's a win.
That should be
disability, a bitch.
that should be the name of your autobiography, Monkey. Okay, the new disability inclusive pride flag gives me hope that these issues can be addressed. It serves to remind LGBTQ plus people that disabled people are part of our community, and making us
crippled guy rolls into a bar. I might have Down syndrome, but I'm not gay.
It serves to remind LGBTQ plus people that disabled people are part of our community, making us visible while also showing disabled folks that they do have a place in the queer community.
Jack, cripple autobiography. Farewell to legs.
All right, I'm going to read you a farewell to arms and then ask you a question afterwards. I think it's incredibly important that however, the new flag isn't the end of the work that needs to be done to achieve meaningful inclusion. We shouldn't become complacent and assume the flag will do the work of inclusion for us. It's merely
people like you will always keep up the crusade. We don't need a fucking flag, trust me.
It's merely a prompt, a reminder that there's more work to be done to meaningfully include disabled queers. I think it's incredibly important that we do that work, not just because inclusion is important in itself, and it is, but because the queer and disabled communities do overlap so much, in terms of both membership and shared experience, and the issues we face in society. We have so much to learn from each other, so much to share, and so much that we can achieve together.
See, they're doing it again, sounding like they're only part of one group. I thought they were both.
Yeah, it's disabled queers. They're all the same thing.
Well, and the way that this person is writing, as in talking to us as a crowd, so this person is one of them and we are the other. So either that person is gay and or disabled, or we are all gay and or disabled.
No, that's just you, man.
Thanks. Oh my God, is it over?
I can read it again if you want.
No.
No.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You shut your freaking
right.
hole there, buddy.
But at the end of the first article comes our first game, and that is Sad Libs Double Prompt Edition.
Woo!
Where I take 4 headlines from Medium, take out 2 words, and you guys fill in those words Mad Lib style, and the chat votes on which one is best. Alright, so Jack, I'm going to need a specific place.
Los Angeles. Is that not specific enough?
I was going to ask if it's still a place.
It's not like he was gonna give you like Kamala Harris's starfish.
Yeah. I mean, that to be fair, that probably has a bigger population than Los Angeles. Moon, I need a female person.
Nancy Pelosi.
Okay, I won't ask why you said her name dreamily.
Oh, Nancy. Never mind. I didn't say that.
All right, Terry, I need a dangerous object.
Oh dear
Let's
God.
get battle axe.
All right, Monkey, I need a transitive verb ending in S.
What does transit mean?
Basically, it's like an action like fucks or kicks.
You do it
But-
to something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
All right. Oh, urinates.
I don't think you can do that to something.
Why not?
That's just-
Okay, so monkey loses, obviously.
No, you just have to pick another word.
If you have
'cause-
to ask, why doesn't that work? It's not a good one.
I will just go fucks then.
All right. Okay, let's
It's
see.
like when Moonshock comes up with some million syllable word, and it's
Well,
funny.
are-
it's
are
not
you
gonna
im-
work.
Are you implying that I pretend to be smart?
Terry, give me a type of person, plural.
Jews.
Not that he's ever given that one before.
Let's see. Monkey, give me a specific place.
The moon.
Oh, thanks for me.
Let's see. Jack, give me a specific place.
I know that I use this one a lot, but this week it has special relevance because V has used it about 10,000 times. Tiananmen Square.
All right, I'm not sure how to spell that.
Just put T squared. We know what it means.
Close enough.
Tiananmen Square, the original no-no square. All right. And Moon, give me a transitive verb ending in S.
How about rapes?
All right, fucks and rapes. Okay.
That's
No,
right.
going with the theme on monkeys.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Jax
Well, is it better than LA Jews though?
Good. Fair enough.
Well, let's see. Trump's border czar. Los Angeles is ground zero for mass roundup of Jews. I mean, to be fair, they'll probably find many.
They will.
Yeah.
Okay, Moons. When Nancy Pelosi was executed, no woman had ever been sent to the Moon's electric chair.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Terry's. A Ukrainian soldier engages a Russian soldier in a battle axe fight in Tiananmen Square.
Oh my god.
I'd watch that.
Yeah. All right, and monkeys. Racist fucks black neighbor or scared mother rapes children.
Oh my god. So a racist fuck the black neighbor, huh?
It's a tough choice.
Yeah, did the scared mother rape their children on purpose, or?
All right, so I'll start a poll in the chat so they get one which is best.
I don't know. I kind of like mine because Nancy Pelosi was executed.
I don't know. I think I gotta go with Jax.
Sadly, so do I.
It almost sounds like a satirical headline.
Yeah. Put Babylon B.
Yeah. So, slurps would have been better. What? Mother slurps children? That's nasty. Well, I think that was the whole point. Pretty girl, you're fine, honey.
I think that
Like, I'm going to see if Grok will make that image.
I think monkeys is pretty good too, though.
Monkeys is second place for me. It's Jack, then Monkey, then the other two.
How would you even do that in Grok? Would you be like, Grok, give me a picture of grounds or Jews being mass roundup in LA?
All right, I don't know. Jack and Monkey are pretty close. Give it another few seconds.
There's still time. Don't let Jack win.
Oh, they're tied.
Oh, hello.
All right. As soon as the tie breaks, I'm ending it.
I lose. Wow, I almost never lose this game.
Oh, damn. They're still tied.
Dun, dun, dun. We have 2 winners.
You do.
All right. Well, it looks like Jack and Monkey win.
You're co-winners now.
Do you hear that, Monkey? Neither of us win.
There you go.
Story
You're
of my
both
life.
losers.
That's what you get for being queer and disabled.
Will at Forge says Jews would have worked. Sorry, fags would have worked instead of Jews for Jack as well. True.
LA is ground zero for the mass roundup of fags.
I mean,
well, our next article is that fags and Jews don't have a lot in common. All right. So now on to our next article. As we all know, under the new Trump administration, it's only a matter of time before we lose our freedom of speech. But luckily, our next author has given us the warning signs if that starts to happen. Use this checklist to test your freedom of speech while Trump is president.
Okay, how many? It's 9:51 right now. How many minutes do you want to bet until the author brings up January 6th?
Look, I have a simple checklist. Can you say nigger? Can you say faggot? If yes to both, then we're good.
Oh, okay, Monkey. I've got something for you here. This woman is Lilith Hellstrom. We've seen her before. Yes. I don't think you have though. She actually is not that bad looking, but I wanted to put a link in the chat for you to make that decision. Take a look at her and tell me what you think.
Yeah, she's not bad.
Yeah. But Lilith?
Although
by
the black
standard is a 10.
All right, but the black wing thing makes me think daddy issues. Right.
I wonder if this author's memory is long enough to remember the so-called "Don't Say Gay" bill.
Oh yeah.
Because Donald Trump is not yet president, and it has been over a month since he was. This is an older article. Yeah.
Okay.
And it has been over a month since he was elected, so we haven't lost any of our rights yet. That people are already having short-term memory and think there is zero danger of us losing our freedom of... Is this even a sentence?
No.
Yeah, it's a very long one.
Yes.
But until Donald Trump is no longer in office anymore, I think we are in constant danger of losing our rights, especially our freedom of speech.
How?
She'll tell us. Just wait.
Yeah.
Did you miss the last 4 years?
Regardless, you would have to have a 2/3 majority to get rid of the First Amendment for that to happen.
Well, not if you're Trump and you don't care about being fascist. Then you can just say, I don't like it. It's gone. You will say what I want you to say. End of story.
There is a reason why it is the First Amendment.
Although apparently a president can declare a new amendment based on Biden creating the ERA amendment.
Oh, my God.
So I made this list. As long as these people are still speaking in public, having not mysteriously died or suddenly retired or gone into hiding, then you should feel good about continuing to practice your freedom of speech by criticizing Trump online.
Is it going to be like every next candy?
You can. There's a reason why you have the right to the freedom of speech. Everybody can criticize whoever the hell they want.
Except Trump.
Or Biden for that matter. But go ahead. Nobody's going to care. We are not going to give 2 shits, or even 1 for that matter, if you criticize Trump. We're going to shake our heads and laugh at your sorry ass, but we're not going to care. That's the
Poor
difference
Moonshock doesn't
between
realize
us
he's
and
living
you.
under a fascist regime yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck off. but still, I think everybody here can agree that we don't care if you criticize him. We really don't. You have every right to do that. But don't tell me that, oh my God, Trump is going to elect and we're going to lose all of our freedoms and everything, especially freedom of speech. Bullshit.
Well, no. Think about the millions of people who lost the right to illegally stay in the country.
Yeah. That's under the First Amendment.
Apples and oranges.
He's more likely to take these people's freedom of speech away before he takes yours. Number 1, Stephen Colbert.
Oh my God.
What?
Stephen Colbert got me, and many others, psychologically through the first Trump presidency by mocking Trump through his entire first term and telling us all the terrible news about him through a series of jokes.
No, because I remember what happened. He was trying to play some sort of phony father figure to the infants on the left. And he was just like, he got up on stage and pretended to be holier than thou, as he basically did the exact same thing all the other late night hosts were doing.
Yeah, isn't he that fucking homo that had the vaccine shit with
That's
ganging needles and
That's
shit?
him.
Yeah, and without that we wouldn't have survived.
Right.
Few people infuriate Trump more than him. He's posted many times online insulting him and wanting to silence him. I've never heard Trump even mention Colbert.
No, me neither.
Because like the rest of us, we don't care.
He's not a journalist, but if Trump takes our freedom of speech away, he will definitely target Stephen Colbert with that.
I hope one of the people on the list is Rosie O'Donnell then.
Please.
Number 2, John Oliver.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear
that makes
God.
sense. If you put Colbert on the list, he puts John Oliver and what's Jon Stewart as well.
Yeah, so basically the author is targeting like the most shitty comedians possible.
I say
Jimmy
that
Kimmel will be on here.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel will be. Who's that other fucking little pussy bitch? That
Jimmy
has
Fallon?
one? Yes, him too.
No, Jimmy Fallon won't be on there. Jimmy Fallon isn't as politically overt as the others.
Oh,
I
that's right.
think-
He's not as big of a pussy as what's his face as Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, I think number 3 will entertain Monkey, but
Okay.
John Oliver makes a lot of jokes, yes, and he's very funny. But I'd also argue.
Not.
No, he's not. He has one joke. He just tells the same joke over and over again.
Wasn't he the one that said, "Do it, do it"?
That's him.
Yeah.
No, that's
Shit.
the guy from Even Stevens.
No,
Shia
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
Do it, and
No.
Shia LaBeouf's Do It
Moonshock
is
is
different
referring
from
to
John
John
Oliver's.
Oliver saying "do it" in regards
To
to
Trump.
Trump running for president.
Yes.
He's saying no one wants you to win, but we all desperately want you to run. And John Oliver even said he would make a $5,000 campaign donation check if Trump decided to run.
But I'd also argue that he's a serious journalist who brings awareness to a lot of systemic social issues in his program Last Week Tonight.
That is disgusting. You should feel ashamed of yourself.
Why do I
Trump
get
doesn't-
the feeling that the picture that she used for herself is not actually her? She's probably some ugly fucking witch-looking bitch that
I mean,
hides behind a
probably.
picture and catfishes everybody with that picture.
No, she kind of looks like the audience for these people.
I'm just curious, has anyone ever seen the green text that basically describes exactly what John Oliver does in every single episode?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
No.
think I don't think so.
There is a 4chan green text that perfectly describes every single joke that John Oliver does. He does the exact same thing 20 times an episode, and it's uncannily accurate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he can deliver a joke, he just can't write them.
No.
Trump doesn't want us to know about any of those things because then we are aware of all of the ways he's trying to hurt us. So his program and influence would definitely be targeted if we lost our freedom of speech.
Oh my god.
All right. Number 3, Harry Sisson.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Told you, perfect
Yep.
audience.
Conservatives are absolutely obsessed with Harry Sisson, to the point where I've seen
Because
videos.
he's a lol cow.
To the point
He's
where
doing it for the likes, or not the likes, but he's doing it for the attention.
guys, he's on the front lines protecting free speech. Okay. To the point where I've seen videos of them doxing him and stalking him with vans and signs in public.
Oh no, not like that side's ever done that. No, not at all.
Are you talking about okay? The doxing thing did happen, and that was fucking gross.
Right.
But the one with the stalking him with signs and stuff, he went to a fucking rally that he announced he was going to, and there were counter protesters there. Not for him. They just enjoyed that he was there because he's a retard.
Monkey, you're going to have to regale everybody on who exactly Harry Sisson is.
Harry Sisson is a idiot who's made a name for himself on TikTok and Twitter. He's a millennial, or is he Z? I forget.
He's
Young guy.
Millennial, I think.
He's a kid. I don't know.
Yeah, he's like just old enough to vote if he even can, and he has his little gay friend, and he's part of this group that Biden and then Harris tried making a thing on social media.
Yeah, I never remember his friend's name. I always remember Harry Sisson. I never remember his faggot friend.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't he on the Biden payroll, or the Democrats at least?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well,
okay,
no, he wasn't. The company he works for was. So we need to be careful about that. He totally doesn't take money from them. The company he works for does.
Yeah. He's a social media influencer and left-wing political commentator. Most nights he gets on
it loosely.
Most nights he gets on TikTok Live just to debate Trump supporters. He's met both Obama and Biden.
Oh no! Oh my God! Look at that bucket list checked.
His comments are filled with right-wing trolls, and they threaten him so much it sometimes winds up on the news. They even make conspiracy theories about him sometimes. Like, for a long time, people were accusing him of being a fake liberal who was just being paid by Biden to say all the things he does.
But I'm not retarded. I'm just pretending.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't think he's faking any of that. I just think he's retarded and taking their money.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. Well, like you had said, he's doing it for the lulz. That's all.
The right would love to do nothing more than to shut him up.
No. Let him keep talking.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I've never heard of this one, but number 4, Aaron Reed / Aaron in the Morn.
Who?
No idea. Never heard of him.
Aaron Reed is the most popular trans reporter around. So popular, no one's heard of them.
Yeah.
There's your answer.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who Aaron Reed is.
Oh God, that is one
Yeah.
ugly motherfucker. Oh,
I'm gonna look it up now.
he almost looks like something Riley Dennis. Almost looks like that dude.
I'm pretty sure I'm blocked by Aaron.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put a picture in chat just for you guys.
Oh dear. How unfortunate looking.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, man.
It looks, Jack, it looks like YMS's sister.
It kind of does.
Tell me that isn't the ugliest fucking couple you've ever seen.
Ah.
Yeah, Aaron's one of those that when like the Boston Children's Hospital thing blew up and the Taking Back Groomers, remember that stupid shit? Aaron was deep involved in that stuff.
So I'm guessing those two individuals would have a sword fight if things ever got intimate.
Which picture did you share?
The latest one.
Yeah, I'm just bringing it up. I talked to myself when I opened. Aaron is the one on the right, and yes, they would absolutely have a sword fight.
Oh, God help us.
This photo right here is these are the twins in the hallway if the hotel was in San Francisco. All right, let's see. Aaron Reed is the most popular trans reporter around. She reports specifically on trans news and has a politician girlfriend named Zoe Zephyr.
Zoe Zephyr, yeah.
It says Zoe.
Yeah, it's spelled Zoe.
It's gonna be Zoe.
Oh, Zoe.
Is it really Zoe?
Yep, there's 2 O's.
Oh,
If
Jesus,
if it's Zoe, then spell it right.
I agree.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's their birth name. All right.
I will call you by neither your real name nor your pronouns.
So what's the middle name? Zippy?
Who works for the Montana House of Representatives. Zooey has been harassed by her colleagues repeatedly and discriminated against just because they're trans.
It's a dude. The pronouns are him, his, he, they, them, fucking dildo boy. Who cares?
Why, if you're gonna change your name, why would you want a name that invites comparison to animals?
For the attention.
Yeah, watch his biopic. We Bought a Zooey. Okay. They're a power couple in the LGBTQ plus news. Aaron rallies people together and helps bring information that is needed to the public about trans rights.
Now, what they need to do is open up a fudge packing business.
How long until we see an article in the news that these two are abusing children?
Oh, never. You'll never see it.
No.
I don't know. We saw some of that recently.
No. What I mean is they won't cover it. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm saying that they won't report it.
Well, you saw that picture of the two of them. You really do have to wonder what happened to them in their lives to make them do that, to make them turn that way.
Well, according to our last author, ADHD, autism,
disabilities.
Go down the stairs, yeah.
It just reminds me of a Tomorrow's Teachings video where a character falls off a bridge and and because of the injury becomes autistic.
Oh, those are yours.
All right. I just like that the author thinks that Trump who knows who the fuck these people are.
Yeah. Trump's got much more important shit to worry about than these fucking weirdos.
The first three, yes, but this Aaron Reed, I don't think Trump knows who this person
Don't care.
Yeah, we're getting into the people that I fuck with on Twitter. That's
monkey caliber people.
If Trump tries to stifle the press, he will definitely try to stifle Aaron.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Number 5, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah.
Oh, look, and we see number 6 too. Sorry. You scrolled too fast.
AOC has always been a target of the right ever since she was elected into Congress. They don't like how outspokenly liberal and genuine she is. That's one way to put it.
Genuine, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think the right loves AOC. They love to talk about AOC, put her right in front of the camera, in front of everyone, and just let her talk.
Nobody's been talking about her for a while, and she's said a couple of stupid things recently, and it immediately goes away. She just doesn't have the clout she used to.
No, and I think that's what her problem is too.
Well, she tried to make herself relevant with the whole Elon Musk Nazi salute, and then that just fizzled into nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I
She's
think
getting pissed because no one's really paying her any attention, and it's like, oh well, I don't want to disappear into nothingness, so I'm going to keep saying stupid shit.
She doesn't have to try very hard to do that.
Yeah,
I think the Democratic Party just like humors her because they want her to attract younger people.
I think Pelosi's going to get rid of her ass in the next election.
I thought Pelosi I thought she exited politics, or did she decide she wants to go back?
Oh no, she's still there.
Oh really? She's just not speaker anymore. Well, obviously she's not speaker now, but she just like fuck it. I'll stay in just because.
As far as I know, she ran again, didn't she?
I think that she decided to go back because if she didn't, then they'd probably go after her for insider trading. Die in office in order to not be prosecuted.
As if they'd go after a Democrat for insider trading.
Oh, good point. Good point, yeah. Oh, and by the way, Frosted, you said her name wrong. You have to say Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. That's it, right.
I hate when people like.
Mexico.
I hate when people like say like a foreign name or word and they have to do an accent for just that word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Otherwise, she talks like a white person, except for when she says her name.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish they'd do it different instead of like, because they always do the Spanish for Cortez. Do it with like an Italian accent.
Cortez.
Or it'd be like a
was,
redneck, like, what's that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez?
Yeah, just mix it up a little bit.
there was a cold humor sketch that was similar to that. Not a political one, but they were like the guy who overpronounces foreign words, and he's like, my favorite band is Nirvana, and he puts on an Indian accent to say Nirvana.
Yeah. Or just ask Ben Shapiro to say any Jewish or Arab word.
Oh god, the throat clearing.
They can't stand that she's a woman and that she's not white. They'd love nothing more than to muzzle her. Well, she's a horse.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
No, she's a donkey.
Donkey.
She's a donkey.
All right. Number 6, Gavin Newsom. Oh, Newsom, sorry.
Newsom? That must be his cousin or something.
Gavin Newsom, okay, has always been a thorn in Trump's side. Because he is governor of the state with the largest amount of citizens in it, he wields more power than many other governors. This is before the fire, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is aging very well so far. Mwah, it's beautiful.
And he's openly outspoken about being liberal. He's already made it clear repeatedly that he's going to fight Trump on a lot of issues. He's been openly preparing to do so since he was elected. The right would love nothing more.
He even said it himself. He'll walk through hot coals to make sure that Donald Trump doesn't get elected.
Well, that's why Trump had to start the fire. He's been openly preparing to do so since he was elected. The right would love nothing more than to take away as much of his ability to do anything, even speak, as possible.
Yeah, you were right. This didn't age very well.
Gavin Newsom knows how to fight fire with fire.
Yeah, there you go.
Number 7, Dylan Mulvaney.
Oh wow!
God, really?
Really going back in time?
Anybody even paying attention to Dylan these days?
No, not a single person.
Isn't this the same person that PJW did the woo kind of?
Dylan was thrown out of the proverbial Democrat SUV ages ago.
With
the Bud Light thing was the end of Dylan, I think.
Yeah.
But he had that awesome music video.
He did.
Dylan Mulvaney has been a lightning rod for trans hate. She's a big influencer who made being a trans woman seem fun, flirty, and cool.
Does this person still have his dick?
Dylan Mulvaney? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay, then it's not a she. Sorry. Never gonna work.
Even if he loses his dick, he's still a dude.
Yeah.
He's just a dude with
He's
no
a
dick.
mutilated dude. He doesn't become a woman.
I remember now. It was on Twitter when they did the comparisons. Like, this is the left's version of a woman, and it showed him, and then on the right, it's got the like your normal sexy woman, and then it's like there's no comparison.
I mean, even our trans women look better. We got Blair White at least. All right. The right can't stand her for it and constantly target her. They'd love to deplatform her. All right, number 8, another one I never heard of, is Tizzy Ent.
I know who this is. I've seen this idiot on Twitter.
Tizzy Ent?
Is a white cishet male influencer who is a very outspoken liberal and has openly created change in our country. Oh, sorry, our county.
Is this that fucker with a giant beard?
Yep.
How the fuck? That ain't no gay. Oh, cishet. Okay.
Right. He does so by targeting racists and other terrible people and helping to punish them for their behavior. He also advocates for petitions and other things. People on the right are terrified of him and would like to shut him up.
Oh yeah, he's very scary.
No, people make fun of him all the time because he gets shit wrong.
Oh, does he?
Oh yeah, he does constantly.
I'm just looking at this guy. I'm like, this guy looks a lot like many of the people that would be on the right, but is like, what are you, the leftist version of your? God, I just fucking said it. Now I can't even remember what the hell I said. Oh, like a leftist redneck with the beard and the slick back hair looks fucking gay anyway. But this person just looks fucking weird.
Let's see.
And Lisa says, I wonder if Vouch and Jeffrey Marsh get name checked.
All right.
That'll be interesting to see.
Number 9, Jeffrey Marsh.
Oh God.
Don't know this person. Let me take a look at this one too. Jack.
Oh, you don't know who
Oh,
Jeffrey
you'll
Marsh is?
know him, I'm
you'll be
sure.
traumatized.
Oh, Marsh.
Jeffrey is a non-binary influencer.
Oh
Jeffrey's
God!
a pedophile.
What in the hell is that?
That's Jeffrey Marsh.
Holy! Whoa.
That's a pedophile.
He is.
Yes.
He definitely is.
That ticks every
oh.
single fucking pedophile box.
Oh.
No, I'm not even kidding about that one. That dude's a fucking pedophile.
No, he 100% is.
It's like if it's like if
I'm
Paul
just happy
Feig.
that I've known all but one of these names. I
It's
think
like-
I'm doing well.
Can't. This
I've
is
known
like
them all.
You see this person, and you're just like, bro, like no, no.
No, but this
Alright.
guy legitimately tells young kids not to talk to their parents and to treat him as a surrogate father, mother, whatever. But
Mhm.
like, no, he definitely is unambiguously, unironically grooming kids.
Yep.
This dude needs to be drawn and quartered,
Oh
he,
yeah,
and
no,
then hung in the square.
he
he look-
belongs in prison.
he looks like if Paul Feig directed the Joker.
Yeah. Somebody needs to slip his name to Cash Patel.
There you go.
This guy defines the word creepy.
Yep, that's
Like,
him.
does he own a fucking
Oh.
minivan too?
Probably.
Dude, if you think he just looks creepy, you've got to see some of his videos.
Yeah,
oh no. I don't want to lose my fucking mind.
His voice, his delivery, everything about him is extremely creepy.
Oh my god, what the hell, dude? Seriously.
Jeffrey is a non-binary influencer who regularly encourages other people in the LGBTQ plus community of all ages to be true to themselves and love themselves. Because
Why is it that
They kind of glossed over the of all ages part.
Yeah.
why is it that women are always talking about red flags? Aren't these red flags that you're listing
Yes.
out right now?
Yep.
Oh,
this-
this guy not only took the red flag and waved around, but he stuck it up his ass and then took it back out and waved it around some more.
it's like a red flag and launching a flare in the air.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because some of their content has been viewed and liked by children, and because of their appearance and gentle voice, they've regularly been accused of being a groomer of children.
Right,
No,
right on the
okay,
very
I want to
train.
be clear. I am not calling him a groomer. I'm calling him a pedophile. And it's not because of his soft voice and being nice to kids. It's because he's told kids to come have private conversations with him about
Yes.
their sexuality.
And to not tell their parents.
He's the kind of person that you would see on To Catch a Predator.
Yes.
Yeah. No, unironically, he's telling these kids, don't tell your parents about this. That is textbook groomer behavior. That is
Yep.
disgusting.
And how is it this person has not been arrested yet for saying this kind of shit?
The right would love nothing more than to use them to prove LGBTQ plus people online should be silenced.
Nope. I want him in jail so kids don't get touched.
Yeah. All these people are making content regularly to this day and sharing their ideas with the world. So as long as they are safe, you are safe too. Alright, so as far as I know, we're still safe.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Jeffrey, have a seat.
For the most part, I don't want any of those other people shut up. They provide so much content for me.
True.
Jeffrey needs to be in jail.
Yes.
Alright, let's see. And now with the end of-
I'm sorry. I
Did
actually
you get rid of all
angry.
that?
Yeah, that's not in this one.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Alright,
I get angry about Jeffrey because I cannot believe that he's not in jail and that people actually encourage kids to go talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Alright, and now with the end of the second article comes the second game. And this week we're returning to the Caption Contest.
Yay!
Whether we'll bring back Grokkers in some way, I'll think about it, but
Sucked.
I hate you so much. Alright, this is where I show a photo of a political figure or event, and the chat has to come up with a caption for it, and whichever one we like best, I'll tweet out after the show. So this week we've got Bernie pointing out the onesies that RFK so dangerously supports.
Do you support this onesie?
He was so mad. It was funny.
That's the maddest anyone's ever been about a onesie.
Okay, why do we care about these again?
Because they said unvaxxed and unashamed or something like that. So they were anti-vax onesies.
Who cares?
Let's
I
see.
It
think
literally
he's
doesn't
saying-
matter at all.
This is what Jeffrey finds sexy.
This onesie is what I go to bed in. Let's see. This onesies doesn't come in my size. It only comes on white. Racist.
I still don't understand what Bernie Sanders was angry about. It's not being sponsored by a major pharmaceutical. I thought that was the whole thing he was enraged about.
I really like the
think,
one.
No, I think he was getting worked up because RFK started the foundation that made those onesies, and he wanted RFK to like officially denounce them or something like that.
Yes.
That's
Because RFK said he was pro-vax. He's just not for every vax. And Bernie's like, you're saying that you're pro-vax, but what about this? And he was basically trying to call him a liar and a hypocrite and get him to say that, yeah, like I said, to disavow it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I really like the one on the right, but this one allows me to change my diapers myself. You see this? Now this is hot. My bestie Jeffrey is all about them.
There you go.
Once again, I'm asking for your support.
Nice.
Liz, this is what our baby could be wearing.
That's
see.
a gross thought.
And we can't have these billionaire onesies. Where is my cut of the profits? Let's see. Can I get one that says blacked? See, Cuba had bread lines. We got onesies. We're helping. Can you make this one in adult sizes? Notice how these onesies look like dicks? Coincidence? I think not. Okay, it's 100% cotton. Where was it sourced?
I see what you did there.
RFK, you stole my idea. Alright, I think I'll cut it off there. So,
This one in adult sizes.
alright,
I
so
like
Jack,
once again I'm asking for your support. I think
So
that's
do
clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
alright, Monkey.
Yeah, I once again ask for your support.
Yeah, I think I gotta go with that too. So that would be Johnny.
wins.
Yeah, Johnny Hellcat. So
Oh my God! It's an
done.
hour and a half in, and we're only done with 2 articles.
Well, the first one was the
Yay.
longest.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think we'll be here a while.
Yay.
Don't sound so thrilled there, Jack.
5.5 hours later.
Yeah.
All right, and now
Haven't
for
we
our
had-
next.
Will wasn't
Wow.
on tonight. This was supposed to be shorter.
Haven't we had a 4-hour one before? I think,
I don't think we've gone that long.
or 3.5 or something like that. No, I think it was Prospero was the longest one.
I think so.
we've-
I think we went like 3 hours.
Yeah.
All right, and now for our next article. Why taking your child to a pride parade will make them more open-minded.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, oh, good. This person does not have a picture, so I am not looking it up.
By Jeffrey Marsh. All right. The ultimate DEI parenting hack.
Oh God.
Despite the latest mind-boggling opposition, acceptance of diversity and inclusion is steadily progressing. Agreed.
Not anymore.
Is it?
Well, I've held on to this one for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's the date on it? Back up a bit.
Let's see. May 2023.
holy
Oh, wow.
shit,
Okay.
dude.
It is an old one.
Wow.
Oh, I bet they're crying now.
Oh, maybe they are.
Most parents want their kids to successfully grow into that positive momentum. That means it's more important than ever to make sure kids are exposed to different ways to look and love and laugh.
Do not expose yourself to
No.
kids.
Oh my god.
Different
I'll be right
ways
back,
for
man.
kids to love. Groomer.
Yeah.
Go to jail. Right to
and what-
jail right away.
And what better way to teach kids about being proud of who they are than watching a colorful parade of unique people go by while candy is thrown at their feet?
Oh my god.
Celebrating diversity is a good thing for kids to see. 4 years ago, hell even 6 months ago, diversity and inclusion weren't nearly as significant as they are today.
It
was
I'd
more-
love to talk to them today.
Is candy from strangers really the way you want to sell this?
When you're trying to teach kids new ways to love, yes.
I mean,
Uh,
true.
it's-
Tried and true.
Well, once they eat the candy, they won't be complaining. All right. It was
You've got to get them in the back of the van somehow.
it was more of an "I'm glad diversity is finally in the public eye" inner thought than the more urgent "I better make sure my family fully embraces this cultural shift" necessity that it is now. At pride parades, people from all walks of life come together to honor and embrace their unique identities. It's like a big, colorful party where everyone's individuality is celebrated. People of all genders, sexual orientations, and backgrounds come together to celebrate diversity.
Wait,
It's the-
gay pride parades are now about diversity too?
Yeah, and probably disability, because why not? It's the perfect opportunity for kids to witness firsthand the incredible variety of people, genders, and sexual orientations that our society is made up of. And what
Yeah,
parent
like
doesn't?
that one where they had the naked guys on bikes who parked right in front of that little 4-year-old girl with his dick hanging out. That's what they really need to see to, be good people in life.
Well, that girl is very well-rounded now. There. And what parent doesn't want to raise a well-rounded kid, right? Okay, there could be a downside. Sometimes at pride parades, you do see exposed body parts and odd behavior. If you're wor-
Sometimes.
If you're worried your child might feel blindsided by that stuff, you could say something before you go, like, "All types of bodies and genders are worth celebrating. Sometimes that celebration goes a little overboard. If you see that at the parade, try to remember that it's all about being proud of who you are."
Okay, wait. I think of that speech they just said to give your kid, and then think about that one pride parade where the lady was in the pool letting people piss on her.
Just being
Yeah.
proud of who you are, monkey.
Yeah,
They just have a different body type, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if you
They're
just
P-sexual.
if you just give them this little talking to, then they'll understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Do not take your kids to pride. I don't care if
No,
you guys do
not.
not take children to pride. It's fucking gross.
Of course, you could reiterate that message when you're actually at the parade. Remember, the purpose of exposing kids to diversity is so that they can see for themselves that our world is made up of countless unique people, and everyone deserves to be valued, no exceptions.
No, it's
Please
to
don't
traumatize
expose
the
kids.
It's to traumatize the kids so they grow up gay and trans and whatever you mold them into.
Read that last part again.
Remember, the purpose of exposing kids to diversity is so they can see for themselves that our world is made up of countless unique people, and everyone deserves to be valued, no exceptions.
No exceptions, not even like pedophiles.
It says
that-
no. You see, it says right there, no exceptions.
No exceptions.
I bet if you said even Trump supporters, they'd get rid of that no exceptions pretty damn quick.
Oh,
though.
yeah. Of course they would.
I mean, do you really think that pedophiles wouldn't be welcome at a pride parade?
Oh,
Well,
yeah. I mean,
exactly.
we know, but you'd think they would hide it a little bit better.
I mean, they've been working pretty hard to get pedos accepted for like several
what's gonna-
years now. So
You know what's going to happen? I bet sometime this year we're going to have like some sort of weird like watershed type event where it's revealed in quotation marks that there are pedophiles, and then the crazy leftists will pretend they were always against pedophiles, and then it will become a huge scandal all of a
yes,
sudden,
no,
even though
I agree.
we already all knew about it.
Yep.
I think you need a someone who works for Trump to turn out to be a pedophile, then they'll be against pedophiles.
Well, definitely, yes.
Yeah, and they'll have always been against pedophiles.
Yes.
You'll be there with them. Try not to stress too much about going to the parade. It's not like you're sending them off to Woodstock at age 8 with no parental supervision. You'll be there with them the whole time. It's actually a fantastic chance to give your child a healthy understanding of it in case they heard random half-truths from peers or misinformed adults. Besides the nudity, here's another gotcha to watch out for. Kids learn by asking questions, so be prepared to respond. Check out these common questions and concise answers.
Oh, dear God, what is that?
Mommy, why is he putting me in the van? Why do gay people have a pride parade? Because they're often treated unfairly, and they want the world to know they're proud of who they are. It's quite brave. Now watch that guy helicopter. Now watch that guy helicopter dick. How long is the parade? It usually lasts about an hour.
Too long.
But we can
About
leave
6
whenever.
inches.
Wait. This is something, if your kid asks you how long is the parade, you need some idiot on the internet to give you the answer.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with most parades, you can leave whenever you want.
Yeah.
That's usually the way it works.
Unless you're in like North Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will there be kids' food? For the love of God, don't eat anything there. All right.
Why is it
Lots
that's
of meat
the very
for
first
you,
question
Tommy.
That they ask after that. How long is the parade? Will there be kids' food? What does that have fuck all to do with the gay parade?
Yes, we can buy whatever.
They try to feed kids stuff that really shouldn't be in their mouths.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yes, we can buy whatever food we want while we're there. We can also pack what we love to eat and take it with us. Let's make a list. Yep.
Sausage?
Is there stuff for kids to do? Lots of parades. Lots.
Not legally.
Yeah.
Is this guy in a van? You'll like him.
Yeah.
Ew.
Lots of parades have separate kids' activities like face painting and bounce houses.
Don't
check
ask what
and
they're
sodomy.
Let's check online and see if ours does. If needed, you can read more answers to common questions about the LGBTQ plus community.
I'm good.
I just got a picture of the Mad Magazine. Snappy questions. Snappy answers to stupid questions.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Wait, those are the questions that you're worried your kid's going to ask when there's guys walking around with their dicks hanging out?
Tell me that you're not surprised.
Yeah, it's just how long will it be and will there be snacks? Right? It's a party. Try not to make it too much of a teaching moment. After all, it is a celebration. That means you don't need to have a deep discussion about the implications of changing sociocultural norms, unless they want to, of course. Your child's only takeaway should be an understanding that everyone deserves to be treated fairly. People come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, and they should all be treated with the same kindness and respect. Period. Don't forget. Repeat the line. Right. Don't forget to have fun. Take in all the colorful outfits and wonderful smiles. If your child sees you having a good time, they will too. Enjoy. And here are some more resources. Wait, what's this one? Meatspin.com?
How to prepare your kids for a pride. Oh my God.
And Lisa says, "Mummy, why is that man staring at me, licking his lips with a big sausage in his pants?"
Savvy, go upstairs, please. Go on, buddy.
All right. And now, with the end of the third article, comes our final game, and that is Porno Gender Edition.
Which, thanks to Trump, just got a lot easier.
Yeah, it's only A and B now.
Yep.
A, man, B, woman, C, end of list.
All right. This is where I give you 3 genders, 2 of which are from the LGBTIA wiki, meaning they're 100% real, and one I made up.
Which Frosted owns.
Yes.
And one I made up, and you have to figure out which one is made up. And I'll even give you a short description of each one. Let's see, just a second.
Now, see, tell me, there's one called Trump gender, and the flag is just his hair.
No, A man, B woman, C rabbit pineapple gender.
A pineapple with ears.
A man, B woman, C fag.
No, it would be A man, B woman, C monkey.
And then it'd be like D or real.
All right. So gender A, Bluey gender.
What?
Ugh.
Xenogender connected to the cartoon Bluey.
That's a
Yeah,
kid's
that one's gonna be
cartoon,
real.
so that's real.
Yep.
Gender B, Monster Mash Songic.
Oh my god.
Gender related to the song Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And gender C.
That's too old a reference, Frosted. That's clearly you.
And gender C, Apicute.
What?
Gender related to cute bees or cuteness expressed in a bee-like way.
Oh my god! Have you been reading a science journal lately?
No, I thought it, and Jack said it, but yeah, I'm agreeing with Jack. It's B.
Well, I
Right.
mean, B was a graveyard smash.
It was.
All right, so I'm going to
I
start,
mean, I think
gonna
what
start-
really. Oh, sorry.
gotta start a poll in the chat so they can get in on it. And don't forget one of the options that they're all real.
Well, start a poll. Are you in that gay pride parade or something?
I mean, I could believe that you came up with C very easily because it has like the object vague suffix thing that you kind of have a tendency to do. But B, you listed the original songwriter. No one on one of these stupid sites is going to list the original songwriter of Monster Mash.
What if they were working in the lab late one night?
All right, so Jack, you're going with B then?
Yeah.
All right, and Moon?
I'm gonna go with C only because I felt maybe you were reading like a science journal or some shit like that, and you're like, you know what? That sounds like a gender.
All right, Terry?
Yeah, I'm going with B.
All right, and Monkey?
What's winning right now?
Winning the poll or winning amongst us?
Among you guys.
B.
There's two for Monster Mash. And
Okay,
one for
then.
Aptitude.
I'm going with whatever the most pop. I always lose at this game, so I'm
So you're
going with
joining the
B.
Monster Mash.
You
train.
freaking follower.
See,
Yeah.
this is what's known as peer pressure.
Yeah.
No, this is not wanting to lose pressure.
That way, if you lose with everyone else.
I have never got this right on this show.
Yeah.
All right, and
So if
also,
I'm going
wait,
down,
so-
I'm taking the most of I can with me.
He's going scorched earth.
Damn straight.
also, we have almost 60 viewers, but only about 32 likes.
Oh, you sons of bitches.
Yeah. So anyone who doesn't like, I am taking your kid to a pride parade.
Pretty sure that's a felony.
Not if they don't see him in the back of the van.
So let's see. Chat is going with B, followed by All Real.
What in the hell? You said it's a cartoon. Bluey? I've never heard of that.
It's
You've never seen Louis?
Hell no, dude. I'm fucking straight.
So am I. I got grandkids. I love Bluey.
Oh,
Bluey's
good
great.
point. Good point. I'll have to.
I've seen a lot of like white women lusting after the dad from Bluey.
Really?
Unironically, which I think is
Yeah.
creepy.
Okay, why do cartoons these days look so retarded? They're all so geometric and stupid looking.
In
Because all the
fairness,
time-
so did the old Hanna-Barbera
It's-
cartoons.
Yeah, it's very
it's
reminiscent of
because
those.
all of the talented people aren't gay or black or queer enough, so they don't get hired. So you get the best of the worst, which just happens to be able to draw nothing better than Bluey.
My God, they even have plushes for this cartoon.
Oh yeah, it's very, very popular.
Bluey
it's
is
a kid.
huge, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's like the #1 cartoon
Well,
for kids and
I don't
shit.
have-
And it's Australian, so maybe
Oh.
it'll butch up the kids some.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Raymond Lewis says Teen Titans Go kind of ruined cartoons. Well, it mostly ruined cartoons in that it supplanted Teen Titans, which was great.
The first one was not bad, but the Go just looked dumb because they
The
turned
Go
everything into a
thing is
fucking
retarded.
chibi. Everything went chibi, and it's just stupid.
The Go thing was retarded. The original was awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
the original wasn't bad.
I ended the poll, and it looks like Chet went with B, followed by All Real.
What
I'm
about the
taking all you
followers
bitches
guys
down.
are? Not me,
Yeah.
motherfucker. If I get it right, then I win.
No,
All right.
obviously, that's how the game works.
Yeah, alone, I meant.
And the answer is
Okay, so
they're all real.
you
Oh,
son of a
you.
bitch.
Took everyone down with me. Fuck you guys.
You absolute son of a bitch.
He just wanted to make
My
Jonathan Frakes
losing
look big.
streak cannot be beat.
And
John-
yeah,
I heard Monster Mash Sonic, and I thought, no, that's too ridiculous. I should have known better.
I
And,
almost said all of them are real because of the way you threw that in. I know you always do, but it was a little subtle tonight.
I mean, I always say it the same way.
You don't.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Yeah,
this is Monkey. This is great insight to have after he revealed the answer.
No,
We
but
all
in
know.
hindsight.
it was the way he said it, and I'm like, nah, I'm going with everybody else because I always lose. Every time I go on my own, I lose. So
Now, see what he's really doing is he's now subliminally, putting in an image of Jonathan Frakes so that everybody will now see him telling us that it's right or you're right, it's fact.
it's fact.
And now
And,
we'll all have nightmares of Jonathan Frakes telling us that we're right.
And yeah, my godson watches Bluey, and for the record, yeah, it is kind of awesome. I
love
like
Bluey.
that show. Yeah,
Okay.
I've never
it's
actually seen it, but I'm familiar with it because I've got a niece and a nephew who are very young.
I thought it was like a national law for you guys.
Oh, I mean, they're not my kids, so I don't have to watch the cartoon with them. They're my
it's
brother's kids.
Yeah, but you're Australian, right?
I am. But I,
Yeah.
The last time you
Just
checked.
national pride, man. Watch that shit.
yeah, it's actually pretty funny, and the
It's a
dad
good
is
show,
probably
yeah.
the best character.
That's it. Terry, did you check your
Dude.
Australian citizenship in when you signed in here tonight?
but
Terry, when's the last time you watched Crocodile Dundee 2?
He's watching it right now.
probably about 40 years ago.
Yeah, it's like 1984, where everyone has like a screen in their room that's constantly playing it. All right,
That's their national movie.
I will admit to being a bad Australian. I've never really denied it.
Can I just say for the record, I watched Crocodile Dundee 2 recently, and I can't believe how much of that fucking movie I forgot. I didn't remember like a goddamn thing from it.
I don't think I've
the
ever
first
seen
one's
the
really the only
original.
one people like.
Well, from what I read, I think Paul Hogan actually divorced his wife at the time to marry that chick that his character fell in love with in that movie.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't blame him. I haven't seen his old wife.
All right, well, let's look at the flags for the real ones. There's Bluey gender, which kind of
Isaac.
makes sense.
Of course.
Yeah, that it's fitting. At least it's color coordinated.
And
Yeah.
at least it's got Bluey on it. Like, at
Yeah.
least it's not as ridiculous some as the other flags where you can't see any connection between the theme and the name.
Yeah, and if you didn't know what Bluey actually looked like, the colors, you would just be like, okay, whatever. I have no idea
Yeah.
what that means.
That
Right.
actually looks like a flag they would sell to hang up in your kid's room.
Yes,
Yeah, it does.
yes.
All right, and unfortunately, there was no Monster Mashes Sonic
What?
flag.
Aw.
Did you at least fake one?
I didn't have time.
Oh.
Aw.
right. And here's Apicute, which is another
Please have a
boring,
B
just
in it at least.
lines.
Oh, that's lame.
It is.
Right?
See, that's one of the lame flags I was just talking about. It's like, if you didn't know that was APQ, you would have no way of knowing that had anything to do with bees.
Yeah.
Why does it have the pink on it? Just use the yellows.
Oh man,
You would think.
If it just had like Nicolas Cage from the Not the Bees scene,
Yeah.
The head in the in the net.
not the bees.
You just need the Nicolas Cage, but you need a red circle and a line through it because they do want the bees.
All right, but of course that's not all,
Oh God.
Here we go.
because we also have Porno Gender Edition Too Retarded for TV,
No, Jonathan Frakes.
where I give you a gender that is too retarded for you guys to think I made it up, but also too retarded not to share. All right, so this week's gender is World Eldrick. And this is a xenogender related to being a world eater, a god that consumes all, being made of meat and machinery, and having so many eyes upon the void that is your face and your fleshy appendages.
What?
But here's the question: what is the name of your cat?
Mm.
I mean, name one cat that had a better name. No offense,
yeah,
John.
huh.
No
Misfit, I
offense,
was
Johnny
thinking
Hellcat.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Is this person into Lovecraftian lore or something? Because that sounds almost exactly like something you would see in a Lovecraft creation.
I mean, they're obviously going for Eldritch with the Eldrick part.
Yes.
right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, and unfortunately, the flag is boring. But
Oh,
Aw.
stripes. Oh, that's gay.
That's very bad.
Yes.
all right, but now on to our final article, which I'm not going to give you
I
the.
just had an idea. What if Cthulhu is on that flag, but the mere sight of him drove us so insane we can't see it?
Yeah.
That kind of flag you'd put if it's like a blood vessel choric or some shit. Like that.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean that looks dumb.
it does.
I mean, I don't know.
Exactly. Next.
All right. So our final article, I'm not going to tell you the title of.
Can I at least see the author, or will that give it away too?
All right. Yeah, you can see the author. It's
Okay.
you can see it there.
Rachel A. Feeder? Oh, is that
Pfeffer.
F or Pfeffer?
F.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
What?
Oh God, is that her? There are so many pictures of this stupid woman. She's got like a fucking e-cigarette in her hand. It looks really dumb.
She's sucking robot dick.
Basically.
She looks like she's trying to be Linda Hamilton from Terminator 2.
Yes. The shot of her in Medium is actually a profile, but I found one of her straight on, like looking straight on. So let me get that picture to you. Just give me a second.
Yeah, that one looks like it's about 10 years older, at least.
All right.
Okay, so this one here is probably going to be a little bit more accurate and recent.
And JB in chat says, "How is the first sentence of the article a pun?" It probably makes more sense if you've seen the headline. But yeah, not knowing what it is, I'm just assuming that it does make sense in that context.
It just reminds me of the part from the producers. Pardon the pun. What pun? Shut up. He thinks he's witty.
Yeah.
Well, the picture that I put there, her look is like, "You will be one of us soon."
Yeah, that's definitely the eyeing a child look. Right.
Oh God, that's creepy.
My life has been a long exercise in physical comedy. No pun intended, really.
What?
I've thrown myself off the 12-foot climbing platform on the playground to avoid kissing a cretinous 9-year-old named Frank. Been stuffed in my own dumbwaiter. Been stuffed in my own dumbwaiter by partygoers during Pfeffer Fest 93, my 30th birthday bash.
Okay, that is just terrible.
Come on.
And taken the night train out of Vienna totally hammered, which resulted in my
You're supposed to
rag...
take the night train anywhere.
Let's see, which resulted in my ragdolling to the floor of our compartment when it took a hard corner somewhere in the mountains. It sounds like you're just an idiot.
Amy says, "Ew, this bitch is old."
Yes, I mean, I'm not convinced that it's a she, but this person is old. Yes.
Maybe they're talking about themselves when they say a 9-year-old named Frank. Were you looking in a mirror?
Oh wait, 9-year-old named Frank. Monkey, is this the girl you hit with a shovel?
Monkey,
No,
how could you?
no, her name was Amy.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm easier on myself these days, but I did take up powerlifting a few years back because, well, I'm just that kind of idiot.
What do you need to do? What woman takes up powerlifting?
All that being said, I try to offset the effects of my self-abuse with self-care.
Is that what you call it?
Does that just mean she flicks the bean? I don't know.
Exactly.
Wait, what part of the rest of that was self-abuse?
I don't know.
Maybe lifting weights is detrimental to her.
Maybe she's still trying to be funny. I don't know.
Did she stuff herself into the dumbwaiter?
I don't know. I mean, at least she didn't stuff herself into the 9-year-old.
That is good.
We don't know that.
She'll tell us somewhere down here.
A big one for me is getting a massage once or twice a month.
There you go.
But
you make somebody touch your old ass?
And probably everywhere else too.
Oh wait, is this Jessica Yaniv? I don't know. But I haven't had one since early December, and as much as I hate to discuss politics, when I woke up in pain this morning, I thought, damn it, this is Donald's fault.
Fuck Trump. Oh my God, she actually did say it. Oh, Jesus. Wow, another one of the... Oh, wait, so it...
Me not going to the massage parlor is 100% Donald Trump's fault.
Well, yeah, we'll learn why, Terry. Okay. What? We're losing good people. I found a great spa with an awesome masseur, and John has been, in quotes, so I'm guessing it's a fake name, has been putting things back in place for me the last couple years. John is what he calls himself here because his Thai name is nigh unpronounceable, and it's a little weird because that's my ex-husband's name.
What, unpronounceable?
Yeah, I was going to say, her ex-husband's name is nigh unpronounceable.
Carla says, so Donald is her vibrator?
I always felt strange saying, put it on the card and round it up to 100. John was great today.
Yes, Kyler, she couldn't find any C cells.
But I got over it, and I digress, as always. John didn't speak much English, and we communicated about my physical condition mainly through oohs when he found a problem, and ahs from me when he worked it out.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful relationship.
Yeah, they're fucking.
All right. During my last massage in December, post-election, we had our longest conversation, and it started with, I go back soon. Home to Thailand?
I was hoping it just started with monkey sense, like ooh 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 ah.
I think I know where this is going.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I knew a while back. As soon as it said we're losing great people or whatever it was, it's like okay, yeah, I know where this is going.
Home to Thailand? Yes, family there. No come now.
Family.
Because of Trump? Oh, yes. Ah, I understand.
Yeah, it's Thailand, not Japan, dude.
No, that was my Chinese accent. So it's Thailand, so it's close enough.
Thailand.
I hoped he might reconsider, but after the holidays, I got a call about my regular appointment. The receptionist told me John was gone, and they didn't know when he'd be back.
Oh.
So Trump is bad because he made the only person willing to touch her no square go away.
I'm not well traveled or anything. Is John a real popular name in where was it?
Thailand. Well, the author all but admitted this is a fake name.
Yeah, because they said that his real name was nigh unpronounceable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I could have told her it wouldn't be for at least 4 years, if we're lucky. But I didn't want to get into it, so I held my tongue for once and told her I'd try out somebody else.
Hey, John is a girl?
No, the receptionist.
Okay.
I'm seriously pissed off, sore, and sorry about John's trouble. No one
She knows
deserves to...
there's other masseuses, right?
Now, all masseuses are illegal, monkey.
Oh, you know what it is? He's one of those illegals who is doing jobs Americans don't want to rub old ladies.
Yeah.
Do you blame him?
Well, this masseuse, she lost because of Donald Trump, but her last one she lost because of Chris Hansen. No one deserves to be put in fear for their safety or that of their family because this country elected an absolute idiot. But one who...
But he's out of office now. Trump's in. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But one who, unfortunately, was smart enough the second time around to employ more intelligent suck-ups to make his strategies realities.
What?
So far, wait, the roundup so far has only been violent criminals.
Yeah.
Murderers, rapists, child molesters.
And if this masseuse was legal, then there would be no problem.
Maybe he gave very brutal massages.
To children.
Yeah. Let's see. Are the Proud Boys going to clean your pool? I think not.
Yeah.
The most short-sighted...
I wouldn't call them to clean my pool. I'd call a pool cleaner.
The most short-sighted part of this border-guarding bullshit is Trump's total failure to acknowledge the good immigrants do for this country. If those entitled assholes want to keep being entitled assholes, they need someone to do the dirty work. I think they forget that all too often. My condos here in Florida spend about $50,000 each year on landscaping. I don't know if our guys' workers all have papers, and I don't give a shit. They do good work, and they're $10,000 cheaper than their nearest competitor.
Almost like that's the problem.
I want their slave labor, damn it. But he's already starting to have staffing problems, and I know our costs will go nowhere but up. Again, that's a first world problem compared to what's going on in those workers' lives.
Yeah, they're not allowed to keep breaking the law. It's terrible.
I'm Jewish, the child of immigrants.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
And my father's family fled Poland to escape the pogroms of 100 years ago. I don't know what a pogrom is, but
it's
I
like
think
a violent riot.
Oh.
Her dad fled 100 years ago?
Well, you got to remember in I forget what year it was. They said like in 93 they were having their 30th birthday. So this is a pretty old person. So their father may well have been.
I mean,
but for her father to have fled, you got to at least 10 if you're going to say they fled and you're not the family fled. I'm calling bullshit. That's all.
No, I mean it may well be bullshit. I'm just saying that the author has said that they were like born in 63. So I can imagine a timeline where her father is old enough to have fled.
It's probably a thing like, my family escaped Nazi Germany. Oh, when did they leave Germany? 1300.
Yeah.
I think they may not have gone far enough. Anyone who wants to give Elon a pass for his Sieg Heil maneuver at the inauguration, claiming it's because he's on the spectrum, can kiss my ass. But wait, being on the
no, she lost her masseuse, so now she needs to get other people to kiss her ass.
Yeah.
Well, he's on the spectrum. Actual footage of the Nazis. I need one person to show me them touching their heart.
Even without that, just the basic, the context of the motion, it was not a Nazi salute. He wasn't saying, and together we will rid this world of the Israelites. No, it's basically my heart goes out to you, and he made a throwing motion. It's like, so even if it was the exact same angle, everything is a Nazi salute, the intent was clearly not.
Well, But the bigger question is what? Sorry, Monkey, real quick. What hand or what arm did he use for that? His left or his right?
I think it was his right.
Trying to picture it. Yeah, it's his right.
Okay, because a lot of times people say, "Oh, he did a Sieg Heil." If they do it with their left hand, that is inaccurate because they only ever did that with their right. So anybody that ever says somebody did a Sieg Heil with their left, that is absolutely wrong. That's why skinheads in this country, if like for people that want to be skinheads for some reason, if they Sieg Heil with their right, they tell them not to because they are of a different specific belief. And they always tell them to do it with their left, but the true Sieg Heils are done with the right. But even then, this woman is fucking retarded. But we already knew that.
Yes.
I got a little sorry. What were you going to say, Monkey?
I don't remember.
That dickhead knew exactly what he was doing, and anyone who thinks otherwise is delusional. The takeaway. The effects of Trump's taking office are going to cause nationwide problems, and I'm already feeling the effects. Massages and gardening are minor issues, unless you're the masseur or gardener, that is. It's the anti-everything aspect of this administration that's terrifying. If you're not white, wealthy, and well-connected, good luck.
Wait, are they not included in everything?
If you're not wealthy, but you're complaining about your masseuse and your gardeners.
No. But for Trump to be anti-everything, he can't then be pro-white, wealthy, and well-connected people because they're included in the category of everything.
That's true.
Yeah.
Didn't she say the gardening service was $10,000 cheaper than the other one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Meaning that,
meaning that the illegals were paid $10,000 less.
Yes, and I'm guessing the other company isn't charging $10,010. So this is a white lady who's obviously well off, whining because she can't underpay illegals.
Yes, absolutely.
And bitching that Trump is the problem.
Because he is. He's very, very evil.
How dare you call her racist, Monkey?
How's she gonna get by without a cheap masseuse and gardener?
Yeah.
The Democrat Party just wants slave labor. That's what they've always wanted. That's all it's been about since the beginning was just slave labor. They never stopped being the party of slavery ever. It's kind of incredible.
I just want to repeat, the only ones that have been rounded up so far are violent criminals, and you were okay with them doing your lawn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing that a lot of them are self-deporting in anticipation.
Oh, even better.
Let's see. Me, I've already convinced my mom to move here to Florida, and if things get really bad, I'm looking at Uruguay. I'm sure she'll be up for the adventure. That's where lots of ex-CIA guys go, and it's supposed to be nice.
Yeah, you are gay.
Stay in the touristy
They're about to get a lot
honey.
more popular, from what I understand.
Have you tried Argentina? Lots of people flee there, too.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you did there.
In the meantime, I'm trying to keep my head down and my options open. I hope you all can do the same. Now that I've gotten my angst out on paper, it's time... It's not on paper, it's on the internet.
Yeah.
It's time to go cheer up with some puppies and kittens at the shelter.
And she's a white woman, so you know what that means.
Oh, no.
So she doesn't even have her own cat and dog. She's just going to go use the shelter dogs for comfort.
Hey,
Yeah.
can I use your dog for about half an hour?
I don't want to pay for food or anything.
I just like to picture. I just like to picture
that Jewish stereotype.
I just like to picture she gets there and ICE is handcuffing the puppies.
Yes.
They were illegal Mexican puppies.
That's right. That Chihuahua's here illegally.
Critters never want to talk politics, and that's a wonderful thing. Taking care of them is about the only reason I'm not leaving the country tomorrow. Because other countries don't have puppies.
I guess not.
Try to make it a good one, and I promise to channel my cats and avoid talking politics again if it's humanly possible. So stay tuned here. There's always more. Winky face.
Wow.
And
They're so proud of oppressing people.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just think she's stunning and brave.
Right.
Yeah, that's true, Will. That in Haiti, you know what they do to the cats and dogs.
Yes.
They're eating the
The
cats.
dogs are eat the cat. Eat the cat.
Yeah.
They're eating the cats. Then they're going to eat me.
Oh my god.
Well, that's all I have for tonight, gentlemen. So take a moment to shill my co-host and guest. Not Jack Gunsky has Games with Terry on his channel, Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
What game are you doing now?
Chaos
Who
on
fucking
Deponia.
knows?
What?
Chaos on Deponia.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows?
Let's see. Moon has his Twitch channel linked in the description where he plays games that aren't as good as Super Seducer.
Whatever. I'm gonna do what I want.
Let's see. Terry is also on Games with Terry.
You're not. Wait a sec. You just fucking skipped right the fuck over me, man. Aren't you at least gonna say, "Are you still doing that?" Or are you just be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna imply he's doing it. Fuck him." Next.
All right. Well, what are you playing?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, not Super Seducer, which is all that matters.
No.
Yeah.
On Mondays I play Icarus, and then on Wednesdays it's the group of 7 Days to Die with the group, and that's it.
See, what did I just say? Not Super Seducer.
Hey, I'm boring, okay? Well, not really.
You are.
Monkey, have you had a chance to play PoE 2 yet?
I have not. No. Right now I'm playing through Baldur's Gate 3 because I'm finally gonna finish that fucking game.
I saw you playing Tropico the other day again.
Oh, I had so much fun replaying that.
That's your kind of go-to.
It's one I come back to every 6 to 8 months for a few days and then go back to something else.
It's just so sort of like it's almost like Subnautica with me. That's always like just a chill game.
Yeah, it's just something I can jump into real quick. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but you pick it right back up, you know?
Right. Anyhow.
All right. Let's see. Terry is also on Games with Terry. And
What?
let's see. Yep. And he's on Mr. Adams streams on Mondays,
Yep.
I think. And he's on
Yes,
Hammers.
your Monday, my Tuesday.
What?
Your Monday, my Tuesday.
Wow.
Because I think of it as being on Tuesday, so I had to
Well,
mentally adjust.
He's on Bluey time.
I was gonna say if you're
Yeah.
in a real time zone like us, you know.
And he's on Hammers Minions Nights on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Monkey, anything you want to shill?
Nah.
Will you be doing a stream anytime soon?
I plan on doing one tonight. I had to take the last 2 nights off because I got violently ill the other night, and when I throw up, it pulls all of the muscles in my upper body.
Oh, so you're one of those your freaking diaphragm hurts after you upchuck?
My chest feels like I've been doing push-ups for 8 days.
Oh, yeah. He's a power puker.
Yep.
I'm proud to say that I haven't thrown up since New Year's 2000.
I haven't in a long time, and I don't know what happened. I went to sleep, woke up about 5 minutes later, and threw up for about 10 minutes, and then went back to sleep.
You didn't drink any sour milk or anything, did you?
Nope.
Yeah, I was going to say, Frosted, how much did you drink back in 2000?
No, oddly, it was just because I was sick. Although I was 11 at the time, so I don't think I was drinking heavily.
I was 25. God damn, I'm old.
You are.
Shut up. Don't confirm that. Monkey's only a year younger than me, if that means anything.
Wow, you're older than Monkey?
By a year. A year and like 2 months, I think.
Yeah. Are you sure you're not pregnant, Monkey? Is it morning sickness?
I hope not.
Yeah, are you sure that you identify as a man there, dude?
You know how many times I said men can't get pregnant? I don't want to be wrong.
Have you
I've
been
seen-
kissing any aliens anytime recently?
I've seen the Schwarzenegger movie. I know. Yeah, it can happen.
Oh, Junior.
Junior, that was a dumbass movie too.
Yes, it was.
It was.
So much potential.
All right.
And
So
how
let's
come
see.
his twin brother Danny DeVito just abandoned him? Why wasn't he there to help with the pregnancy?
Maybe it's Daniel. Maybe it's his twin's baby.
Oh God!
That man has had a very odd film career.
But which one?
Both of them.
Well, have you guys ever heard of that? Oh God, it was a movie with John Travolta in it where I think it was like in 95 or something like that, where they basically reversed the race roles, and it was a world of majority blacks as the smart,
Oh yeah, White
intelligent.
Man's Burden.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, basically, it was really fucking dumb and so unstereotypical, trying to make white people out to be the blacks, and it was done completely wrong. But apparently, it was made by what I believe was a Japanese guy who obviously didn't know racial roles. But
Everyone knows that Travolta's best movie was Battlefield Earth.
oh God, that was horrible.
That movie is great. Okay. So we should be back next week at the usual time, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys then.
Maybe it's Frosted. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Are we clear or are we still on?
Okay, we're back.
Anyway, no. Next week I might not be here because it is infusion week again. So I got more immunotherapy on Thursday.
All right.
Okay, now we can say bye.
Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna have like 3 endings like Scribe did. All right.
Yeah,
All right. See you guys.
bye.
Bye.